Hello, Mr. Kathrein. We meet at Mobile World Congress 2016, a very crowded edition. What do you bring new here?
So what we are trying to show here at our booth is really how to make a smart, connected world reality. And what we are showing is, on one hand, it's some components, some products, but what is even more important is how to bring them together to make a solution out of it and to help our customers, which is the network operators, which is sometimes also verticals, to really fulfill their demand of connectivity, of data transport.
So you have two big segments here, the indoor solutions and the outdoor solution as the infrastructure to build all the other applications, yes?
Exactly. So this is the main poles, and then everything that is between, how to get from outdoor to indoor, how to connect this, and how to have connection really everywhere.
How does the small cell solutions support a smart city?
Our small cell solutions, firstly, one important part of it, that usually people don't like to see the antennas. So the question is always how to integrate the antenna in the city so that there's the lowest possible visual impact. So one part is really nice looking, sleek small cell antennas that can be installed on the street level, on walls. And another part is, which is I think even more interesting, an antenna that can be integrated in the ground. We call it manhole antenna. It's integrated in the ground, so it's really a paradigm shift from antenna hangs up somewhere to antenna in the ground. It's almost invisible and it's working. And it's really solving a customer's pain point because they can, without any problems, any struggles, integrate these small cells into their infrastructure, into their network.
This is a premier solution. It is for the first time when we see something like that. Yeah. Where exactly did you implement such a solution?
So the first project was together with Swisscom in Switzerland. We had the first trials, and now we are going to roll it out into the world market.
How exactly did you develop such kind of antennas? What are their key specifications?
So I think what is generally a trend in the industry is that innovation is not done in a dark room or you do it alone. It's really out of the dialogue with the customer. We had a very close dialogue with, at this part it was Swisscom, a Swiss operator, and discussed their needs, what they think, what they have as a headache. And this was the starting point, and basically also the idea of Swisscom to integrate antenna in the street.
We saw here at Mobile World Congress a big trend talking about the pessimism of the mobile industry.
The pessimism.
The pessimism because of the mobile operators that are not converging with the fixed ones. They are going to be out of the play. How do you comment? How do you see this convergence, fixed and mobile?
I don't see it as pessimism. Of course, the industry is changing. It's always changing. And there's always price pressure, it's clear, but it's also performance pressure. And it's about finding the best solution. And of course, if you don't move, if you don't change yourself and try to be better than your competitors, you will disappear. And it's the same for the operators, and it's also the same for the vendors, and same for companies like us. And this is also the reason why we think it's an opportunity for us, because we are very strong in innovation, we are very strong in technology, and we are very close to our customers. And this gives me the trust that we will create new products and new solutions out of this change of industry.
We see this a very important momentum for Kathrein, because till now you had departments, separate departments, but now seems they are going to work together in creating a smart city solution.
So the strength of our company is really that our competences are really broad. So we are in the car with car antennas, with product like a compensator, but we are also in the infrastructure side with the huge macro cell antennas or broadcast antennas on the top of the mountains. And the strength is really to bring that together, to make a solution out of it, not sell a single unit, but really see the whole system, how to optimize the whole system, and how to bring these products together to form a system. And this is also the motivation to form what we call business units, stronger business units. One is really about the products, how to have the right product for the right market at the right time, at the right price point. Very efficient. And another part is how to create out of these products, or maybe also products that come from somewhere else, from other companies, how to create a solution that is really helping our customers.
Okay, and the final question, the 5G is the key word here at Mobile World Congress. Everybody's talking about 5G.
Of course.
The operators, all the other equipment providers, how do you see the evolution of the industry to 5G, taking into consideration the fact that 2G is still the leading technology?
It's true, but 5G for me, it's a synonym for really thinking about the need. What does a network has to do? And the idea about 5G is really to address completely different needs. So one need is, for example, how to connect the sensor with very low data and very low energy consumption to the network, and another is how to connect the car. It has to have a very fast and very reliable connection to the network, and how to bring that together. And this question, or the answer to this question, is 5G.
Okay, and the final one, how do you see the evolution of your company in Romania? What do you bring us new? Because every year we have another hall built at Timișoara.
That is true. I'm very happy with the place, with Timișoara, with our production there. But even more important, Romania is also the starting point for the service business. So the service business we are providing for our cable indoor capacity solution is done in Romania.